is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, Keenan Memorial Stadium, the home of the North Carolina Tar Heels. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Louisville Cardinals, taking on another team from the ACC, the North Carolina Tar Heels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Cardinals will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So North Carolina's offense will take the field first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So
he's got it down the left side. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Lopez wants to fire. The throw. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. The Tar Heels send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. So Louisville's offense will go to work for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense to know.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative way.
Breaks into the open. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
And the Cardinals come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
Makes a catch, 1st down and maybe a lot more. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Messer. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Cardinals come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Forced out of the pocket. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Pucks it out of the air. Inside the 15, out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. The Cardinals didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Touchdown, Cardinals. They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Lopez to pass. And the pass is incomplete, but there is a flag down on the play. Let's see what that's about.
Holding. Defense.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Tar Heels have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hall. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On the ground, it's Hall. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. The Tar Heels will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll haul it in right around the logo. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. Already is going for it all. Touchdown, Cardinals! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Off play action. Grabbed behind the line. It's Johnson. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Tar Heels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Lopez wants to fire. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Back to pass on second down. Moving out of the pocket. Fires downfield. It's complete. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. That's the end of the quarter, and Louisville has the edge. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quarterback on the keeper. That's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. Throws to the tight end. Still running at the 40. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got to be able to score points on this drive.
Lopez to pass. Here's a heat. Fires deep toward the end zone.
And this game is going perfect for the defense right now. They haven't been on the field that much. The offense hasn't had that many possessions. Here we are at the end of the first half. They're still pitching a shutout, and they're ready for this quarter.
Throws toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
You know, as a defensive back, you want to force the quarterback to make plays way outside towards the sideline. That's a long throw. It requires a lot of arm strength and a lot of touch at the same time. Great job forcing the play out wide, making the big interception.
That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on first down. Right back to the well.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Now he's going to break the pocket. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Fires to the big fella. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Cardinals come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on fourth down with the heat. Lopez wants to fire. Got his man. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got him downfield. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Tight end finds a soft spot. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. Caught in the backfield, it's Hall. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, North Carolina! After the score, we'll see if that breathes a little fire into them.
And you see it all the time, right? You get that score, you get that energy, the crowd gets involved, and the defense got to get out and get you a stop. But this was step one to getting them back in the ballgame.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback extends the play. He'll get rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Wheeler. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. To the air on first down. He's taking the shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Messer. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Cardinals have it with a first and 10. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It's on target and complete.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job.
Elevates over his man. Touchdown, Louisville! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. Try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
Yeah, and it's been tough sledding. All right, this offense has really struggled to move the football, and this game's all but over. But here's the thing, man. Thank God you don't play this defense every week. And let's continue to work here and find something we do good and build maybe a little bit of momentum so next week we play a little bit better football.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Lopez to pass. Pulls it in, it's Culliver. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Now from the 40, it's first and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Quarterback strolling away from heat. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man to the left. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Quickly gets everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to the end zone.
Well, the head coach has to love what he saw from his offense here at the very end of the first half. When you got to have it, execution has got to be great in these 2-minute type situations. Really nice job handling the situation by the quarterback, making sure all 10 other guys on offense are on the same page. And they're still losing the football game, but that's a touchdown they absolutely needed to have here at the end of the first half.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Wheeler. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen.
Just about set to get this second half underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Messer. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Cardinals come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Gonna try to get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
And how about it? It's not just the arm. We've seen that today where he's picked them apart, put up some yardage, put on some touchdowns. Also showing you he can do it with his puppies. Taking off, running, getting the first down. Nice scramble. He's shown you a little bit of everything today.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Messer. Oh, the speed, the acceleration, the elusiveness, and he's down to the 43. The Cardinals can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to fire. Caught over the middle. It's Messer. Looking for room at the 30. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the third quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing. This has been a really nice drive. That was a really nice throw. Just keep doing what you're doing if you're on offense.
Catch in the middle, it's Messer. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
You know, the defense, they just haven't been able to find an answer for this guy throughout the course of the game. Obviously, he's got 2 touchdowns, picks up the first down there. They've tried doubling him. They've tried man coverage, zone coverage. Nothing working on defense. They can't stop him.
From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got it and still on his feet. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Got it! Into the end zone. Touchdown, Cardinals.
This guy is officially a problem. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the offense. Dude, if I've got a matchup I like, continue to pick at it until they stop him.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Lopez wants to fire. That's reeled in. It's Ship. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Tar Heels are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Green. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. And the Tar Heels back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Tar Heels pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. From the gun, running back on the move.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Quickly complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. And the Tar Heels line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
The defense just can't seem to find a way to get off the field. That time, QB sneak for the first down. They need a turnover or something to try to generate some momentum.
Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Tar Heels! A Lazarus-like comeback is underway. Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Louisville has it back in the offense, coming out ready to attack. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. The give to the tailback. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
Here's the thing, not a great run, but the offense has scored a ton of points. They haven't necessarily needed to have a strong running game in this one. Their quarterback right now is just playing lights out, and if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'd get back to throwing the ball.
And they'll move the chains with the first down, but that might be it for the 3rd quarter. That's the end of the period, and Louisville has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings.
North Carolina, 21.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Give to Brown. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time, blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway.
There he goes. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. He's done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cardinals are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Throwing on the run. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB.
This offense isn't calling the dogs off in this game. We're here late. They're still taking shots, and a big reason why is how good this quarterback has been all game long. 4 touchdown passes. He's reading the defense. He's playing in rhythm. He's throwing on time. He's been accurate. And late in the game, they're still letting him take shots.
They'll go back to the air on second down. With the catch, it's Messer. Open space at the 25. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Cardinals getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Right on the money. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
This guy reminds you a little bit of Devontae Smith back in Alabama winning the Heisman. This guy makes plays week in, week out. Top 5 right now in the nation in receiving yards, and that's why he's in the Heisman discussion.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. And the Cardinals have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. And apparently oblivious to the concept of the play clock, it's another delay of game penalty.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Got out of trouble and throws. He makes the grab. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Draws to throw again. Got it in the middle. It's Messer. Looking for the end zone. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. They worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Cardinals! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a 2-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The North Carolina offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are.
Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Louisville! The defense does the work itself with a pick 6. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Really got to be impressed with the defense here late in the game, still firing off the ball and still making plays. What a great job, not just picking it off, but taking it all the way back to the house. That pads their lead, and that should do it. You'd think that should do it now to get the win.
44, North Carolina, 21.
And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Carolina has it back, and the Tar Heels so pleased to send the offense back out. Lopez to pass. Got his man downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, North Carolina! And they take it in for 6 more points. Wait, can I get the director to give me a replay of that? I want to count the defenders at 1, 2, 3. I mean, there's no way they had 11, right?
I mean, that is frustrating. Defensively, what are you taught? Like, make them earn it, right? Play man, press up on them, make them earn it, make them go the length of the field, don't give up big plays, or just give up big plays and don't have anybody in the camera shot and don't have anybody there to even miss a tackle.
The Louisville offense is headed back out on the field. Firmly in control of this game. We'll see if they just try to run out the clock and get out with a victory.
Everybody on offense here should feel really good about their performance today too, David. They had a really good game plan coming into this one, and they went out and they executed at a very high level.
Yeah, lights out, and this game's over. I'm interested to see the philosophy now. Do we keep chucking the pill and keep trying to score points because it's the defense's responsibility to stop them, or do they just run this clock and say, all right, we did enough today, we kicked them in the face?
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got the first down, looking for more. And there they go again, another huge gain on the ground.
Well, that's the best run of the day for him so far, and he's a guy that looks like he's getting stronger as the game goes on. He's beginning to wear on this defense a little bit. If you're on offense, you probably want to keep giving him the ball.
From the red zone, it's Brown. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
On 4th down, looking for the completion. Touchdown Cardinals. And the beatdown has ensued. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. That score looks as if this one might have put it a little too far out of reach.
Yeah, this game's pretty much over. That was just the icing on the cake. But, you know, speaking of cake, I'm kind of hungry. Can we get out of here? Can we finish this game so I can go get something to eat?
So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Lopez wants to fire. And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed in the middle. It's Culliver. Still on his feet at the 45. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. And they'll spike the ball to try to save as much time as they can. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Gets rid of it. That's caught. It's shipped. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. The Tar Heels are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Johnson. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? He'll spike the ball to try to save every precious second he can.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Unleashes one deep. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Lopez to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses that evolved so much.